Ladies and gentlemen, special episode for you, the Anime and Chill Zone. Welcome back to another episode of 501 Tacos. I'm your host, Taco Ortiz, here today with my new co-host for the anime sections and gaming and all things nerd. One of my favorite people. We connected at a former employer. We had stayed in contact through the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. This is my guy Wayne. We're also both in the same generation where we still have morals and values and sanity and some debauchery that we get into. We also have had to question whether we are professional or not. Like, we know we're professional, and from the white perspective, we probably aren't, but we question it, like, within the culture when you hear about a Dr. Butts or something like that, and you kind of can't help laughing when that person is introduced. So look, we're colorful. We're the bridge generation, the millennials. But this is my man Wayne Bond. Give it up. Oh, the One Piece aficionado. You can see him with the Luffy T-shirt on right now. I'm really give it up to my guy Wayne. He's gonna bring us up to speed on all things One Piece because Lord knows Tako cannot commit to that at this juncture in his life. It's like basically committing to a child or marriage again. I just
Fair.
don't see it in the
Very
forecast anytime
fair.
soon. Speaking of marriage, look at this. Wayne just informed me that he's actually going to a wedding this week, a family wedding. And
Yeah,
Wayne, do you
I,
want to
I
touch on this? Because this had a really interesting caveat that I just loved.
I should be all excited because yes, it's a wedding. You're going to have fun, hit on the bridesmaids. It's life. We're all gonna live it, you know. It's a wedding on a Tuesday. I don't even think I mentioned that
Going
one.
up on a Tuesday.
So a wedding on a Tuesday. It's in a dry county. They're under 21, so there's that. So there's not gonna be alcohol. So it's one where Tuesday, dry county, not really feeling it. But at the same time, it's family, so you got to feel it. I'm going down with mom's and little sister. We're gonna have a side tour, go visit some bookstores in the main capital because
Nice.
Lord knows there's no bookstores in Arkansas where I'm going. So that was the
Oh,
fourth part right there.
boom. So,
It
one, I didn't know it was an 18 and under kiddie disco wedding. I hate to tell you
20,
that.
20, 20 and
All right,
under, 20 and under.
20 and under. So I apologize, but still, it's almost like the kiddie disco to me.
Oh, it is.
And why are you getting married this early in your life? You have not lived. Like, make mistakes. Go,
It.
go. You know what? I can't tell anybody what to do with their life. Go enjoy it. Um, Wayne,
I'm on your side. It's like way too early. Babies engaged and underage, in my opinion, is just like what's going on. But again, to your point, live your life. It's not
we
my
don't know
suit.
tomorrow is gonna be here
Yeah,
with
I want to be
everything's
jealous.
going.
I want to be selfish right now. So that's just me in a nutshell. Wayne is living his best life, and I ain't looking back.
I'm absolutely being selfish with myself for the first time in my 35 years of living. Yes, people, I have a baby face, but I am 35. Go suck it. Black don't crack. But yeah, no, it's
37, so I got it. It's
well, I
just the
literally have
skin.
not been able to see my barber. We have not got our schedules linked up, so I'm actually the beard is starting to come in. It's scraggly. Don't judge me. I
Look
didn't
at
think it would
you!
get there.
Congratulations,
Looking
getting that
almost like
full
an
beard
adult.
going.
Almost. I'm gonna get it going there one day. But yeah,
Eventually.
eventually it'll get there. I gotta really see my barber though. I have a coffee date soon with a very very attractive stepmom candidate for ghosts. Um, thanks for the snaps. Yeah, hopefully we can check out a bookstore too. But
There
one
you
thing at
go.
a time. But I'm just completely being selfish. I enjoy being able to read my manga, watch my anime, play my video games, and I have not yet, almost maybe not, met a woman that can make me put video games on back burner at this point. I'm sorry, it's my sanity. It gets me through my day. I'm
Hey, your
wearing the
mental
old,
health is your mental well-being.
I'm wearing the old school PlayStation T-shirt, folks. Like, come on, I'm old, not cooked, not washed. But yeah, speaking of T-shirts, I'm gonna let Wayne lead into this because Luffy, One Piece, I cannot commit to. I read the first arc, or I think it was the first volume, Romance Dawn.
Yep.
Great title. I
Mm-hmm.
just the art never really stuck out to me, but I hear it has a great story, and then I hear mixed reviews where it's spotty in some parts and it's kind of formulaic, and it's just never actually gonna end.
Oh,
That's
I think even starting with that piece, with the too long piece, it's intimidating. I always say to that, if you really find a world that you're invested in, don't you not want it to end? And you see people really start to be like, you know what? I don't want to. I want to fall in love with a world that never ends. I understand that. So you can have
Counterpoint:
that
Jon Snow
connection.
is still dead, and Khaleesi still has the runs. That's Game of Thrones, the actual book series.
Yes,
It's never going to finish. So
I.
I'm stuck with Khaleesi having the runs and Jon Snow is bleeding out in the snow.
Here's the thing. He needs to finish that damn book before he keeps making another video game or whatever. Like the Grim Reaper is fine to live his life however he wants, but he needs to finish the books. That's it. He has one left. That's it. Um,
But one
but
might be the only thing he can get out at this point. I mean, I'm almost like let Chat GPT give you the rough draft, bro, and you just kind of do some editing. But either again, I can't say people live their lives.
I
Um,
mean, ChatGPT might give us something better than Bran being the next king. So, spoiler alert to anyone who doesn't know
I mean,
that. But
people,
yeah,
if you haven't watched it, there's a Starbucks cup in Westeros. Like, boom, don't watch season 8. It was absolute garbage. But
it
I
was
mean, not
so bad. It was so
not
bad.
even where really that Bran was the king. It was just bad fan fiction. I mean, the
That's fair.
the season 8 Redux on Spotify was so much better and so much more satisfying for whatever flaws they had in that. But I'm sorry, I interrupt you. You were going to the One
Hmm.
Piece bill, and I agree. I would love to be in a fantasy where Naruto doesn't end, just gets better than what we got. But
Oh yeah, and that's even in the Naruto vein. I'll admit Naruto has some of the best fights, but I would say world building and the sense of adventure is the reason I stayed with One Piece.
yeah,
For those who do not know, I am older than our host here, Tako. So in that bit, I literally am celebrating 20 years of being with One Piece. It was April 14th, 2005. Gather around, young ones. I'll tell you the story.
oh,
Um,
that
yeah,
five was a
so
great
it's
year.
been since 2005. And in that, I'm having a panel celebrating my nerdiversary at a Dokidokon here in Kalamazoo in 2 weeks, which is I'm actually pretty excited about. So,
Nice, congrats.
with what? Oh, thank you. With One Piece, it's one where I find, and I will always describe it as one of the best stories of all time, because no matter who you are, you can always take something different away from some of the bigger moments. And with works of fiction, works of art, that's just how I view and interpret some of the best. Is everyone can take something from it, and it's not the same thing. And it can be seen to your point of being slow at some points and not necessarily hitting a lot of the highs, but for me it never was meant to. I'm here for the story. Naruto has a lot of better fights. If I was into that, I'd be into solo leveling. Sorry, hot take, I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not. It's cool, but I'm like, cool, we're gonna punch someone next episode. Yeah. So I kind of,
I
it
literally
never
had
really
to
hit
check.
me.
Sorry, I don't want
Go
to
ahead, go
interrupt.
ahead.
I literally had a chick tell me. I read the first book, but I had a chick tell me like, "Oh, you gotta watch Solo Leveling," and I was like, pretty sure it was like a
That's for
Naruto and chill
basic.
or Netflix and chill type. Naruto and chill actually nice, but Netflix and chill type invitation. She just was not my type. Um, but yeah, Solo Leveling. I might watch it. I might not. God of Dawn season 2 is out, and I have to be caught up on that.
Oh,
But
we'll get to
back
talk
to
about Dandadan soon.
we're gonna get to it because that is probably my favorite right now. I had to take a miniature break because I binged through like the first 130 chapters in like a week or so. So it was insane. Um, and season 2 did not come out soon enough. But I'm sorry, I keep interrupting.
Mm.
One Piece,
Mm.
you're in it for the adventure, the world building. I
Oh
hear
yeah,
that actually is top tier, so
yeah.
I can never take that away. And I should be celebrating my nerdiversary with Naruto. I am an original otaku, folks. So
Ooh.
before uh, anime and being a geek was cool, I was one of the guys that we almost had to hide it, in high school. Even though like when you met another nerd, it was like I literally met one of my best friends in life on YouTube. He's a pen pal from 2009, but I got
Oh,
into
that's so
Naruto in
funny.
2005. But he's a pen pal from watching the chapters released in Japanese on YouTube. So that is how long I have been a fan of Naruto. We actually were discussing Naruto earlier in our Discord server, just a private chat about some of the highs and lows and some of our favorite moments from both the anime and the manga. So, yes, folks,
Yeah.
I have literally been a nerd since before being a nerd was cool and you made it your identity.
I
I
laughed
was,
because I was literally in the closet watching anime. Like I literally had to like barricade myself in. It was in a
Hydro
closet. I was
Otakus.
closeted anime watcher, and now I'm
Hydro
finally,
Otakus.
yeah, right. Those closeted otakus who can finally come out and live their best lives. It's like
Yeah, I
huzzah!
literally
It's
should change the name of my server now to Hydro Otakus, like Closet Otakus or something, dude.
like
Like,
right.
I
So
love that.
it's so funny, and I was in a fraternity when I was in college, so that was why.
You don't have to
Um,
brag.
Yeah, so I was a
Okay.
frat boy, and I literally would lock myself away to watch Fairy Tale because back then it was cool, y'all, because it was
Was it?
original. Now
Was it?
now everyone now is just like, oh, Fairy Tale, blah blah blah. It's so basic. I'm like,
Oh,
back
that fan
when it was the
service.
one, what? It's
That's
you
all
can't
it is. They
argue.
complain about the fan service. I'm like, bro, it's like 2010 or something. Like,
They've never
there
seen
was
what was it, Kill a Kill? Not Kill a Kill. Yeah, Kill a Kill.
Kill a Kill. Yeah.
Yeah, not then they're not ready because
Fire Force was interesting
2013,
one.
2014 was some reckless stuff on in anime.
Oh, they're remaking Persona 4. And I know this is a game, but I have been playing that recently, getting back into it and trying to finish it. Great story, but some of the subject matter I wonder if they're gonna like remake it one to one or like update it with more PC, socially and culturally appropriate content
You said
because
the
they were wild
anime?
back then. I'm sorry.
Oh, the anime is 2011. Yeah, so that was right in that. We're just putting stuff out, and then like 16 when it started to catch on, after the Attack on Titan wave, it was kind of like, oh, we should probably really like separate seriousness and then just ecchi. Or and then there's Fire Force, which is just like a
It's
very blah mix of the two.
I can't think of the mangaka's name, but I just really think they just make their own content and just go balls to the walls with it. I didn't even know Fire Force had its third season that was animated and came out, so I have
It's
to
not
check that
good.
out. But Fire Force was actually fun. I think it was one of those mindless fun animes for me,
That's fair. That's
and
very
my
fair.
like I don't think it took itself too seriously. Like at times maybe,
Oh
but I
yeah.
just don't think it. I don't think it ever got to the point where it was like My Hero Academia trying to make some culturally social or social commentary that just fell short. Um, that's my biggest
There
gripe.
was like there was only one social commentary that actually hit on the money for me, and that was when what the hero started quitting and saying that some of the voices were getting too loud, and even though like a lot of people are are um are worth it, it's just those small voices that are just too loud. And even then I'm like, that's some real stuff. Like, so I
Yeah,
hear you, like no one dies in My Hero. And this is coming from a One Piece fan. So like I don't know. My Hero, like you get a hole punched through you and you're 90 years old and you survive. It's like,
my best friend who I just mentioned, his name is Samson. Call him Sam, a pen pal of almost 20 years, and I were discussing how Jiraiya, Kirby Sage, died on my 18th birthday, and that was my threshold into adulthood. Literally got home to watch Kirby Sage officially die and write an epilogue while he's dying. So trust me, I am completely okay with killing your darlings. It happens. I don't think
that
you
was
should
the
be
pain
killed.
fight, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember that.
great stuff. Um, but as far as my hero, I totally agree. Just because being in that sphere when, and I'm learning, I'm healing. When you're doing everything, and you have to take your small victories, but you have that vocal, I mean, very vocal minority, and they have a certain amount of authority over, you know, your, your autonomy, your job, your mental well being. it does eat away at you to the point where you want to just take off the cape and quit. So I've been doing my own, you know, real life personal healing from, just not giving those type of people um, any type of power over me. And that has come, and we can probably discuss this in future episodes, or I will discuss this in future episodes, with just watching a lot more wrestling. I know that sounds awkward, but a lot of the behind the scenes stuff and the character work and just the narrative arcs that you see carrying across, I have just a gold mine of commentary for carrying across and how he controls his narrative coming out of WrestleMania this year. Um, Sami Zayn is another. You can't go wrong. They put those two guys together. But CM Punk is another guy who um, went through a lot of um, career self-destruction, suicide, whatever you want to call it. But he's brought himself back like a phoenix from the brink, and he's made this second run with the company. Just got an Instagram notification. Didn't think that was gonna happen. Second
Well, the
round.
adverse. Oh, I was just gonna say, it sounds like the adversity is really that drawing factor. Almost like you could watch One Piece and find that. Just saying. Just throwing that out
I
there.
love when I have a guest or a co-host that can do a shameless plug that really gets Tako to thinking. I mean, but again, I try to gamify my life. Shout out Dan Cole. Gamify my life, animate my life. One of the best lessons I learned that really helps me, and it was a Dan Cole a piece of advice, but the way I like to phrase it is I passed the belt test now. So when I discussed this with my therapist, I've also been going to therapy since before that was cool, and since before we were saying, well, my therapist said jokes. Yeah, I had to
That
whisper it. I had to
I
whisper my therapist's joke.
it's I have to admit it's a little obnoxious, the BetterHelp shit, because I've always gone to therapy. One of the reasons that I actually agree with Charlemagne the God, I disagree with him on so many other things, but
It was
black
showing.
men's mental health in therapy being a crucial factor is like one reasons I'm like I'll hear him out
Yeah,
because he is like on the critical thing for this right here. He is spot on about, and that was about 7 years ago when he really started like
I don't
pushing
pay any
black
attention.
men mental health.
Yeah,
And for me, like I've been going since what was it? I needed and sought help in 2011,
same.
so it's
Agreed.
been this like up and down
January
roller
5th,
coaster.
2011.
Mm.
Yeah, I literally made a joke and told all my friends, "Oh, I'm going to France. I'm going to study abroad. I'm going to France." I was literally going to therapy, folks. But no, I was making a uh, oh, I passed the bill test. I shared this with my therapist, where I look at a mistake I would have made in my younger or more mature days, and I think in Naruto, failing the bill test early in part one versus coming back in part two and sending his clones in to expose the trap, and then seeing and figuring things out so that he can pass the bell test in a more unorthodox manner. So that is how I like to uh, take lessons from anime or games or Game of Thrones books, whatever TV shows, and apply it to my life, folks. That's a little tip and trick that Tako uses to really uh, get over the hump in certain situations. So
Oh
yeah,
well, I
that's
mean, even to that point, it's like you're just gaining experience. You're gaining EXP. So
I got the
even to the
EXP.
gaming point, you're
Here's
leveling
another
up.
one. Here's another one I try to explain to my twin sister when she's arguing with people in the comments. I don't get XP from NPCs. I'm not arguing with you. Like Reddit awarded me in 2023.
Oh, what? No, you gotta talk to the NPCs. They have so much like good stuff. You can get like potion. Sorry,
So
like
wait,
that was
well,
a. You got. I
here's the
talk to
thing.
everyone, so
Here's the thing. Reddit awarded me with a award saying I kept people up at night with a comment I made about Fire Emblem Engage, and basically I like just owned some dorks who were trying to like 20v1 me, and I just made like a couple quick comments and just muted them after that, and they have still been raging about. They were still raging about 6 months later. So Yeah,
It
Reddit
looks
said,
pretty. I've never seen this game before though.
what are you?
I just typed it in. Fire Emblem Engage. I've never seen this before. I'm
Never
guessing
played
it's
it. It
not
was
good.
absolutely trash. It's the fight scenes are great. The actual game is garbage. It is
I
terrible.
mean, are these two twins? Like they have separate eyes and everything. She's super cute.
So I will tell you, play. Have you played Fire Emblem Three Houses?
I I'm a Final Fantasy freak through and
I,
through. So you won't catch me on many other things.
so I grew up Final Fantasy Seven, one of my all-time favorite games. I would definitely suggest you play Fire Emblem Three Houses if you enjoy Final Fantasy. I'll just leave it at that.
Fire Emblem Three Houses is what you said.
Yes, yes, yes. And thank me later because it is one of the best games. It's actually my favorite game of all time. I've replayed it more times than any other game.
Oh, it's 2019 too
Yeah,
on the
that
Switch.
is.
So
Yeah.
it can be the last game I play on the Switch before I upgrade to the Switch 2 for Pokemon this fall.
Hey, let's get it. I gotta upgrade to my Switch too. I also want to get a Steam Deck soon, but see how that goes. I
Steam, I
need.
want to get into just because of that, like the 33 game that everyone's been playing, Quest 33 or something like that.
I might
I've
have
really
it.
been, I've been wanting to get into that, but yeah,
Well, I want a Steam Deck just because it's I can travel with it, and with work travel, which I've done for most of the last 2 years, 2 or 3 years, or something like that. It's just convenient. I can't really commit to sitting down and playing PS5 anymore. For once I got into handheld, just consistently, it's just like I can take it to the doctor's office. I can take it to physical therapy. I can take it to a family event, and I know I don't really feel like being around certain family members and hearing them talk. So
you can
it
take it
just
on the train.
yeah, so it's kind of my thing. But speaking of, we're kind of getting sidetracked a little bit, um, which is great. I love conversations that just flow like this. This is why I got Wayne to be the anime co-host because guess what? We're getting into Chainsaw Man and talk about work stress and someone who's just down on his luck and letting the vocal minority get to him. Chainsaw Man, Denji. Um, Wayne has said that he is maybe 2 or 3 chapters behind. I'm gonna
Yeah,
let him
I'm
do
gonna
that.
jump in right now and take a quick look
I'm literally,
while
yeah.
you
You're not
mention that.
missing anything, bro. It's been the same fight. Not much really developing. I really want to say that one, I missed Makina the Bay, which is bad. She gassed up the world. Um, I don't know what that says about me, whether I actually passed the bell test and got the character development or not. But I'm not dating her, so I guess I'm good.
Also fair.
But I think the quality in the art has gone down a bit. Either that, or I'm just not as moved by the story as of late.
I
It,
think
like,
it's I think it's the latter. I do think it's the latter. Because the quality of the artwork has been the same, but the shock factor of Chainsaw Man has now become like normal. Not necessarily normal, but it's every page was just like, what is this? What is this? What is this? And now that we're kind of used to it, it doesn't have that pull. And I know exactly
desensitized.
what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like I
desensitized.
have Chainsaw. I think it's in the other room, but like I know exactly what you're talking about. Dude got his first kiss and got puked in his mouth.
That's
You'll
gonna be some
like,
trauma.
but to
That
that
was
point,
great.
you're not dealing with like reckless shit like that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, did you read about the cat? Did, did
Which
you read the
cat?
cat? The cat chapter where they discussed that Denji saved a cat instead of a person, and how that fallout came. What the fallout was from that.
I think that was like one of the first chapters, right?
Right, but it came back in one of the most recent chapters. Because
Oh no,
someone's
I don't
giving.
think I've gotten there yet.
All right, so
Okay.
I do like there's some payoff to that because it looks like a random dingy being dingy moment, but now it's that he's actually dealing with the ramifications and the repercussions from it. So I do like that about the story. I haven't seen um, so many of those shock value just new, weird, stupid type moments is how I want to describe it. So I haven't seen any of those lately, but I don't think anything's occurred in Chainsaw Man that's moved me quite like Kagurabachi. Ah, and question for Wayne and for the viewers out there, I'm going to post this in a poll. Does Kagurabachi have the best swords in manga slash anime once it's finally animated? So, ladies and gentlemen, the Enchanted Blades. We have N10, the Shinuichi, Cloud Gouger, Tobimune, Kagayuri. I think am I missing one? We have three more we haven't seen.
I'm
So.
looking at the one on. I'm looking at Enchanted Blades on Reddit right now, and I see 5,
Oh, so I got
6, 7.
6 and 7 have not been revealed if I'm correct.
Okay, so looks like I'm looking at the right thing. So
Yeah.
there's one that has 2 fish. Oh, those
And,
are the handle. Oh,
now we're getting a lot of
okay,
reaction.
that is pretty legit.
Oh, bro, if you have not
Okay,
read,
so yeah, what I'm looking at is what's
I
up?
love his reaction right now. This is
I'm gonna
literally
go
live
ahead and drop
reaction.
this into the chat for you,
All right.
just so you know exactly which one on Reddit I'm looking at, because it doesn't have the names. But the one that are the fish, what is the name of that one? What is the name of the fish one?
N10.
Inten. Inten
Yep.
it has like a yin yang look of like the koi fish, so I think that is quite beautiful. Actually, no, those are fighting. No, there's a goldfish right there. Those are fighting fish, so that thing will fuck you up. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Now, the next one has. I want to say that looks like electricity. Yeah,
Cloud
it has
Gouger.
like like a electric, like black electricity and so a little bit of white electricity. So a little spirit right there, and it's is it the handle? What is the thing right there?
I,
What is that
I
little?
think I know what you're talking about, but the
What are?
hilt or the guard.
Yeah, we'll just say the hilt. Yeah, the guard. Thank you. The
Yeah,
guard has a very like windy look, so I wouldn't
that's
say
definitely
it's
got to
like
be Cloud Gouger.
electric based. I'm gonna put that one below the fish. The
He's
one
in
in the
love with this.
middle, I have no idea what I'm looking at right now.
Is it a box?
Is that a woman? There's literally like two waifus just like hanging out.
Kamayuri. It's got to
Like,
be Kamayuri.
okay. So like, is this like a euphemism for the woman's parts? Like, what are we looking at here, as far as the
So
box?
Kamayuri's. Wait, you said the box or your chat didn't show up for
Well,
me
I
for
thought you
it,
said it.
so it won't let me
Oh, I
click.
put it in the.
I don't know if it's because we're in the video or not, but it wouldn't let me click the chat.
Okay. Um, but yeah, I just googled Kagurabachi swords, and it's like one of the sixth ones that popped up. Um,
Actually, you know what?
but yeah,
I
there's
got a
like
work
women
phone.
dancing around it.
That's got to be Kamayuri. I'm actually gonna.
So it looks cool, but I would say that's my third favorite, even though it has the waifus. Fish is number 1, electricity is number 2, this one's number 3. The other one looks like is like a black guard, and it looks like someone's arms are like yeah, it's like flexing their muscles. So that's pretty
Hey,
cool. But they're black feathers. Ooh.
Tobimune.
Okay. That one might. I'm gonna move that to number 2. So
Still
that
below the
would be the
fish.
second coolest sword. Yeah, like fish is number 1. Fish is number 1 for sure. So fish, feathers, electricity, waifus. Oh, is that a butterfly and a spider web? Oh, that is.
Inuichi. The most
Is that a
destructive
centipede
blade.
wrapped around this? I like the dichotomy between the predator and the prey.
So wait,
Ooh.
this is what you're looking at right here, right? Can you see this on the screen? This is what you're looking at.
Yep. Yep. That's exactly what I'm looking at.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shinoichi.
So I would say the predator prey, fish, feathers, electricity, waifus.
So you're going with Shinoichi, if I'm understanding. That's Predator Prey, right?
Yep.
Fish is N10.
Inton, okay.
That's the first one.
Feathers would be 3.
Feathers is Tobimune. All right. And then you said the electricity is fourth and waifus is last.
Yes.
Wow.
How
Okay.
does that rank against your swords?
Um, that's actually kind of close, I would say. I would put probably Cloud Gouger. So this is hard because
He's throwing out names. I'm like, what's going on here? Which one's Cloud Gouger?
electricity.
Thank
It's
you.
hard. It's hard for me to pick between waifus and feathers for number one, just because I know what they do. And oh my god,
Oh, you have context. You have
yeah, I don't
contextual
want to
understanding.
tell you,
Which is
but like
fair. Which is fair.
I also know that Predator Prey, the Shinichi, really, I think it's called Magatsui or something. It's like chaos. Um, it's like it's a walking
It
nuke,
looks
bro.
like it.
It's a walking nuke. N10, I'm probably not the biggest fan of just because I don't like water and I don't like fish. So like I like eating salmon and I like eating fancy fish, especially if it has the eyes. But it's probably gonna be like last for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had a really great dish a few years
No,
ago.
I'm just digging the analysis. Just
I could still stare into his face while I was eating him. It was pause.
that is awkward, yes.
Pause. Swords. We're talking about really phallic objects that I'm. You know what? Well,
Your words, not mine.
right. So I'm gonna have to go. It's between waifus. I'm gonna go waifus one to come. We've already discussed being in the closet as otaku, and I am a straight heterosexual man, and you're not gonna question my masculinity. I'm gonna go with those women first. So I'm gonna say, actually, I'm bird brain. So I'm gonna say Toby Mune, probably Kamayuri. Cloud Gouger is the second
Okay.
one. Is the third, so that's the electricity. Then I'm gonna say Shinichi and then Inten. So the fish is
Okay.
last. Um, oh, it's so
So
hard.
literally not the inverse of mine.
It's so hard to pick between waifus though, and the because oh my god, like if you once you read it, you'll see, dude. But like, all right, so based on what you're seeing right now, compared to other anime with swords in it, like Bleach, um, Demon Slayer, what do you think about these blades? 'Cause I'm telling you, dude, these are like probably my favorite swords. I can give you
I
context.
am still thinking that the Tetsaiga is the coolest sword of all time.
Which one is that?
So that's just me. That's
Which sword is that?
Inuyasha.
Oh, I forgot Inuyasha.
The giant.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm sorry. I'm old. I'm old,
Bro,
bro.
I have to drop that in the chat with Sam. We forgot Inuyasha. Oh, dude, Sam is like 30.
Like the Tetsaiga and the Tenseiga.
I'm
Because they're
sorry, I'm
literally made out
messaging
of
my
the
buddy.
fangs of a dog. You're good. You're good.
I'm messaging my buddy.
So yeah, it's the Tetsaiga. Inuyasha has the Tetsaiga, and I remember staying up till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to see old school Inuyasha. Kagome just running her damn mouth. Inuyasha being just coerced by this inappropriate young woman. Shishomaru, unfortunately, setting himself up for being the biggest groomer of all time. It's just like so interesting. So interesting.
Wow.
Have you seen Yashahime or heard of Yashahime?
Is it newer or is it older? Because I'm in a generation I used to watch
It's
Inuyasha.
like 3 or 4 years old. It's
Okay,
basically the kids of Inuyasha and Shishomaru.
I haven't watched it then, or haven't heard of it.
It's not good. It's not good.
I
But
Naruto is for getting
Shishomaru has
into children.
kids.
Naruto's
Well,
for getting
that's
into
the thing.
children.
Shishomaru has yeah. So again,
I'm trying to think of ways to make
I don't.
Boruto.
How do you feel about Boruto, by the way?
It's inconsistent. The pacing, and I'm going strictly from the manga. The anime was like 90% filler. That is not an exaggeration, people. It was like 95% filler, 90% filler, or something like that. But for the manga, it's just okay, and I think it just gets by off of Naruto being the daddy of it, literally. But the pacing's bad, and I preferred the story before Kishimoto took back over. I'm sorry, I just he kind of killed
That's very
Sarada's.
interesting.
I love Kishi. I love what he did for Naruto, but he kind of killed Sarada's momentum in the. He did the thing he does with women. That's like one of probably my biggest gripe with Kishimoto is he just cannot write. How did you phrase it? They're characters that became women or women that became characters. I can't remember how you phrase it, but that's like it's one
You
of my
have to
favorite.
write the character. They be a woman, but he
Yeah,
writes women and tries to then make them characters.
yeah. That's I couldn't think how you phrase it, but it was just that was like
Hmm.
never just none and coffee for me. Is the cherry on top of the ice cream
I
split.
mean, you can go down the list. Like every woman in Naruto literally became the same trope of like damsel in distress. Tsunade was literally like heralded as being like one of the top ninja in all of ninjadom, and I don't think she's ever won a fight that we've seen.
I don't think any
Arguably,
woman's
I don't know if you know more, but like,
I don't think
can you
any
think of
woman's
her winning
ever
a
actually
fight?
won a fight convincingly, at least.
Um, Maybe like
Yo,
the homegirl with the fan
oh
back
well,
in the day.
yeah,
Maybe her.
yeah. She actually okay.
Gara's sister.
Tamari. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Chia. Ironically, the
See,
Sandpits had
I
some
know, I
badass
know.
women. Chia. We were
But it,
discussing the old lady from the Sand Village who used the puppets and she trained Sasori, her grandson.
mm,
She was boss because she was one of the last Edo Tensei that had to be unsummoned. Literally, there were two people, or three, excuse me, four: Madara, Mu, Kimimaru, and Chio. And she bodied most of the Shinobi Alliance off screen. That's how good she was. So, but I mean, otherwise, his characters just aren't that great. Boruto just doesn't have the art isn't great. No real identity to me, and it needs to be weekly for what they're trying to tell. Monthly is just it doesn't keep the pace. It's not like Attack
I
on Titan where it was monthly. You can end a chapter, but it was such breakneck speed that your anxiety was up between chapters. Bless you.
well, he
No.
also released like lots and lots of pages. It may have been a chapter, but it was like 40 pages.
Yeah,
Like they were
yeah,
long chapters.
yeah. Boruto's probably 40 pages or so, but it's not like I
Oh,
read.
okay.
It's not like I read that and I'm as satisfied as when I read Children X, which is from the author of Tokyo Ghoul, Yoshida Sui. One of the best writers in the world.
Children.
I promise you that story is so trippy, it blows my mind. We will have to dedicate an entire episode to that next time. Um, we're coming up close on time here today. Um, I
Oh,
like
oh wow,
Boruto.
we've
I
already been
don't
going
love
40
it.
minutes.
Huh? You
No,
said
I didn't
what?
even realize we were already at 40 minutes. Look at us.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, this has been a great intro to get started with the new anime and shows on for us closeted otakus as we.
Closeted otakus.
Oh my god, I
Out of
have
the closet, into the streets. That's
into the
funny. No,
waifu.
this is all interesting.
Oh, Trojan X is
Oh, out
literally.
of the closet into the booth. There you go.
I said out of the closet into the waifus. Gotta. We have to appear
Oh,
straight.
into the waifus. Okay.
Yeah, we have to appear straight in this heteronormative
Yes.
society.
Meh, meh, meh. Meh,
No, 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 no.
meh, meh, meh.
I've never
That's
looked at
funny.
a man in my
Yeah,
life.
Kagurabachi. I'll acknowledge. I was going to get into it because it had such a strong start, but I've been screwed over so hard in these early hype of shonen series. I'm old, so there's been multiple times where I'm like, "Oh, this is going to be around for freaking ages."
My hero.
I don't think it is here. So one of my favorite stories to ever come through that got canceled was Red Hood. I even bought it in Japanese to push and help the sales so they would keep it, and they canceled it. And it was just a refreshing take on Little Red Riding Hood in a situation. I'm a werewolf person, so
Let's
it
go.
had all of it and canceled. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get into it until it hits 100, and then maybe I'll touch it.
So I'll let you know
Don't
right
want to get my
now.
hopes up.
I'll let you know right now. I am not a hype beast. I did not jump on the Drake train as soon as he blew up with So Far Gone. I waited 6 months. I tend to do that because I like to have my own perspective on things. I'm just a weirdo.
Fair.
I'm a weirdo. I march to the beat of my own drum. I'm a free thinker. I think the red Starburst is better than the pink. You can try to fight me, I'll fade you. Actually, I'm too old to be fighting you. Anyway,
Ooh, that might be the line. That one might be it.
controversial theory, but whatever. I stand on it. So does Smitty. Shout out Smitty. Smitty's always going to get a shout out on the podcast. But no, I'm not a hype beast. But I will say that Kagurabachi, I literally blitzed through it when my buddy Sam suggested it. And it has consistently gotten me through week to week, unless they were on a week break. I can literally tell you it has not lost steam. It's only actually picked up. I mean, we have Enchanted Blade
That's
fights
pretty
going
cool.
on. Yeah, it's like the equivalent of captains fighting in Bleach, but it actually means something. Like, it literally actually means something. Also,
Oh, just no shots being thrown there. No shots
oh,
being thrown.
no shots. I'm dropping nukes. This is napalm. Fuck Bleach. I it took
So
10 years.
out of the big three, you really were just Naruto.
I liked Bleach for a time, but if it takes 10 years to, to satisfactorily tell the ending of your story, fuck you. I think so many people gave
Oh,
Bleach.
you'll hate Hunter x Hunter then.
I cannot finish. I can't clear the first 20 chapters. I'm not one of those readers that needs everything explained to him. I can literally I want context clues and to infer things. I don't need walls of text walking me through. I'm not an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm just
That's
not.
fair. That's
I have
fair.
reading comprehension.
Which is
So
funny because it's the same author as Yu Hakusho,
yeah,
and
and I
Yu
loved it
Hakusho is
back.
nowhere near like that.
I loved it back in the day. Yu Yu Hakusho was my. I loved it. Yeah. Um. Wow.
Oh, the Netflix adaptation. They took my boy's hair away. How do you?
Kuwabara.
Oh, you'll love this. How do you take my boy's pompadour? How do you take my boy's pompadour away from him? It's just
And
like, no.
and that's where we have to
You're
end it.
meshy.
That's you're messy. I loved EA, by the way, and Kurama. UFC was gonna do it too.
Oh, I have a Hiei. I have a Hiei figure back there.
What's your offer?
It's not going anywhere. My sister got me that one.
What's her offer?
Yeah, and then I got Kuwabara. I got Kuwabara from Japan.
So, all right, you don't have to brag.
It's literally one of those little gotchas from Japan.
Nice. But no, seriously, we do have to.
It's so
We're
cool.
gonna have to call it there, just because that's a nice way to end off and pick up. Like, how do you take away Kuwabara's pompadour? That's what made the character. He's a ginger with a
So
pompadour.
sad.
Yeah. All right. Well, Wayne,
With
where
a
will
heart of gold. With a heart of gold.
hard
With
to
a heart
go?
of gold.
He was really just a big softy, like myself and Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Pause.
Oh yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
Werewolf Gang, let's go. Wayne, really appreciate this first episode was gold. I will let you know that the editing process is a nightmare for me, so I'm trying to just upload now. Just get it downloaded and upload it. So hopefully this will be up tomorrow,
No worries.
at least by Saturday. Um, Hopefully I'll be back in time to record my other co-hosts on the weekend. But I know you it's a daughter. Shout out Janine. Happy birthday to Janine. He's coming from the 13th, and his birthday is the following week. So we might be off for another 2 weeks. But again, thank you for a great first episode. Ladies and gentlemen, Anime and Chill Zone from 501 Tacos with Tako and his host Wayne. Do you have a special podcast title you use or name? Because I'm going to give you one at some point. I expect you to
Oh,
jump on this.
I go by the Dark Brit over on my the Runaway Warlords channel.
Dark Brit,
Dark Brit DB.
the Dark Brit. Gotcha. All right, DB. So this has been me, Taco Ortiz, and DB. Anime and Chill. We will be back. Uh, we might be able to run it back tomorrow or sometime early next week. But let's see how our schedules line up and go from there. How's that sound to you?
Oh yeah. Always remember everyone, anime is adulting. See you later.
It's good for your mental health too. Later, Space Cowboys.
Oh yeah.